Okay. Everybody wake up except for Ribo. What the fuck?
What's the check?
Alan's safe, you fuckers.
You're fucking full of shit. Holy shit. We're killing this guy. Holy shit.
He said you're safe, and you're saying he's full of shit now?
He's full of shit. Like he's trying to get me on his side, like I said earlier. It's definitely
Because that's the one thing I really want, Alan.
It's the fucking
That's
people
the one
that,
thing
that were
that
trying to
fucking
well, there was
Alan.
only 3 votes on me, and then you realize that it wouldn't pass. That's why you didn't fucking vote.
I have a sneaking suspicion
On who?
on Ryan.
It's definitely the people who fucking voted me and Unctious.
Wait, who voted? Let's see.
Who voted you?
I did.
It was Richard
Me,
and
Eric, and
Eric
Tank Tank.
and Tank Tank.
I hate every last one of you. All of you. All fucking, how many of you are left?
Or Unctious.
6, 7?
You're
I
really
hate all of you.
If you're really a cop, why are you fucking stressed out? You should have this game won.
Let's think about this.
We have
I said
8
Alan's
people
safe.
left.
I said Richard's safe. We think Peter's Vigi. The numbers don't work out that way, right?
Oh.
You got
No. Okay. All right. So
If you're really cop, you've got 3 people with you.
yeah, like let's put it this way.
4 town and 4 unknown.
There's 8 Mafia. There's 8 people, right? If Unctious was fake cop and has been leading us astray this entire time, we would have lost already. Unless in the off chance that Peter killed Rob, who was Mafia.
Also, we have to say that Alan is 100% town right now because
Yes.
otherwise,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
otherwise, why if he was fake cop, why would he come
One,
out?
two.
True, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's 8 people. There's no way there's 4 Mafia. So
Exactly.
I'll say
Yeah.
3 Mafia.
So either Peter killed the right one, or we lynched one.
Or both.
Yeah,
Or
or
Peter could have killed Rob.
I really hate to like, this is gonna be my MO forever. We could sleep again.
No.
So right now, my circle of trust is Alan and Peter for 100%
What,
right now.
what's
Yes.
the problem?
Yes.
What's,
I agree.
Interesting
What's
how
the
the
problem?
cards change.
what's the problem with sleeping again?
Because we don't know if it's a real cop or not at this point.
Yeah.
No, he can claim someone is
I'm saying it.
like,
I'm pretty sure it's Unctious, and then between Tank Tank. and
another
Richard.
thing is, if we sleep, then they'll probably kill a confirmed town. They'll kill Alan or
Alan, who are
Peter
your
or
two?
something.
It's gonna be Unctious.
I think what makes
between the people
think
who
about
voted
the people
me, and
the
it's
people that I
probably-
haven't checked are Bregor, Tank, and Eric, and ZNF. And I haven't checked Peter either.
Because I'm town, I'm going
Peter
to
is
explain my ZNF, why I didn't vote, why I thought it was a bad vote.
No, I want to hear why you voted for Alan.
I wanted to hear for vote for Alan because you advocated it and you were cop, or you were claiming to be cop. You were saying I'm good with killing Alan.
And then as we went to the vote, I was like, I would have rather killed one of you. I probably would have rather killed Eric than Alan. And I said that out loud, and then like 4 times, and everyone was like, no, everyone fucking disagreed with me.
That's still a probability that you want Alan.
What?
What I'm saying is, between ZNF and Alan, I didn't want to vote for ZNF simply because of the way that the reads that he was giving off. Between him and Alan, you give me Alan, I'll take Alan.
At this point, I think we need to lynch either Bregor, Tank, or ZNF.
Or you, one of the 4.
Why are we voting these people?
Well, I mean, he's just naturally
Just
excluding
because they're not
himself.
checked.
Why would I? Why
Are
would
you
I?
guys still believing his checks? Like,
Well, Alan, here's my point. He could also be real cop, and you could be town at the same time.
Oh my
I
god,
know.
I'm lagging
Fuck no,
so
he's still alive.
hard.
There's no way.
Alan, is it not possible? At least think about it.
What?
You said
They're
real
not
cop, you
playing
mean
the game
Mafia.
Pathetic. Like this is like
What?
excruciating. He should be dead like several rounds ago.
Alan, but think about it.
I'm so done with you
why can't
talking.
you guys both be town?
His checks make no sense.
I
The
think
things
you're
he
getting.
says makes no sense.
I think you're getting your words mixed up too. Of course, they're both town makes sense. I think you're meaning to say both Mafia, right, Eric?
What are you saying?
what you're saying. Never mind. The stuff
No,
you're suggesting.
What I'm saying is it possible that Unctious is cop and Alan is town at the same time, right?
Of course, because
Yeah.
he's the cop and he checked Alan.
So, right.
Yeah.
So,
So of course it's possible.
Alan, why are you so sure that he's fake cop at this point? Why?
I've been saying it the entire time. He's been suspicious of me for no reason, and then like he just brings it up after I accuse him, and then his checks make zero sense. Supposedly, I was one of the most suspicious people, and yet he's waited like 3 extra rounds till he checked me. Like it makes no fucking sense. There's no medic. He should be dead. Like all these things add up to him being fake cop. But you guys are fucking idiots. You don't see it. Like.
Dude, it's not that they don't see it. It just makes sense that the mafia would be trying to frame me. They want it, like they want this to go on long enough that people are like, "Whoa, maybe Unctious is fake cop." Like that is like the smart. That seems to be the play they're going for. I don't know if it's the smart play or not, but that seems like what's happening to me. I think the smartest lynches are at this point. I confirmed you town. Okay, the people who voted for you are most likely mafia. We know that Richard voted for you, but I already exonerated him. He was my very first night check. Okay. That leaves Eric and Tank. Now, my gut is still saying that ZNF is a decent lynch. I don't know why we didn't kill him in the first place.
I want to point this out. Why would you check Richard first night?
I told you.
It's because they know each other in real
I
life.
explained because I know him.
Like, I didn't want to have to deal with him being mafia and then being able to say, no, I know Unctious in real life. This is what he looks like when he's lying. That's happened like a million times before. And it's just kind of a hard read. Like, he doesn't say much. Like, he's kind of quiet. And I know that he's not going to die first round. There's no mafia that's going to kill Richard first night.
Makes sense, I guess. I don't know.
I'm comfortable lynching Eric, Tank, or ZNF. I would like to lynch ZNF still because that's what my gut says.
Why don't you want to lynch Ryan?
Why don't we lynch Gregor?
Because my gut is with Bregor. That's why.
I feel like I've been pretty pro town most of the game.
But that's
I
the thing.
don't actually agree with
I'm
that.
not talking about
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. Okay, all right. So I just want to say something. Like, I've been hearing a lot about like how Ryan is like late game mafia. He like does spectacularly as town. Like, I haven't seen that yet. Like, Ryan has been very quiet and under the radar and has just allowed a lot of these votes just go in and out.
When a cop comes out that I believe, I get with the cop. If I'm mafia and I'm following the cop, I'm an idiot.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I mean, just because you follow the cop, I mean, it'd be nice to have a little bit more input.
I thought the shit that I said about Tank was pretty fucking good. Like, even though you guys are saying he's playing town, I thought the shit I said was really
I
good.
agree with
and
you
backed
though.
up with facts.
No, I agree with you though. Like, I have been agreeing with you. Like, I
Yeah.
told you, like, remember when I was giving my defense yesterday, I was like, I respectfully disagree with Unctious's claim that Tank is completely town. Like, right there, you should have known that, like, I was with you on the subject.
The only reason I'm not battling right now is because Unctious is the cop, and I'd rather follow him than go against what I'm saying about how Tank voted in round 1.
Gregor, you're normally very suspicious of things like this. I don't see why you're not more suspicious of Unctious at this point.
It's mainly when it's somebody like Mango or whatever. Like, I don't think Unctious has this range like Mango does.
Dude,
I don't think that's. I mean, I've been watching your VODs for a while now. Unctious has been on this show for a very long time. I think it's perfectly within anyone's capability to do something like this.
Right.
I mean,
but
I haven't been on this show at all.
If you've been watching me, there's games when I'm suspicious of a fake cop, and then there's also games where I go along with the cop and vote on everything that they say.
I can confirm that this wouldn't be the first time Ryan.
Okay, I know that one.
Alan and Peter, I don't want to hear from anybody else. Alan and Peter, what are your thoughts on Bregor?
I've had a sneaking suspicion growing in the back of my head. I really don't know whether or not.
I don't know.
I don't know why you're sighing, because if you're really the cop and we lynch Bregor, it's still not a lost game.
Because I don't want this to get to the point that it always does, where we have like 3 people left and one person has to make a decision. Like, I just don't want that to happen.
You've got 3 confirmed around you, and if you want to confirm me.
If there's 3 mafia and you kill me, you lose.
Yep.
And Unctious is fake cop. If there's 3 mafia left, Unctious is fake cop.
Okay, I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Peter, who do you think? Not counting fake cop.
Of who?
Out of the rest, who would you kill?
Out of the rest, who would I kill? Oh, God. I would probably honestly kill Ryan, I think.
I agree.
Second choice?
I picked Tank. I mean, like, the dude has been super talkative early, and he's been really quiet this round and the past round. Plus the shit that I said about how he voted.
I'm quiet this round because I'm watching town
I
self-destruct.
feel like it can't be Ryan because he didn't vote me when it would have tipped it. If he was Mafia, he definitely would have voted me to tip the scales with Unctuous.
Hmm.
I'm like so
Well, no,
much
but
more
there-
suspicious. Like the fact that Eric and Tank both tried to vote for Alan, and we like I
And
have
the super
exonerated.
late vote, man. Remember the
thought we
super
were
late
all
vote?
voting.
They
thought
delayed.
we were all
That is like the
voting.
most like. Let's do this. Let's kill motherfuckers.
Wait,
Calm
hold
down,
on,
dude. I'm
hold
trying to
on.
explain myself real quick. Ready? I thought we were all voting. As town, we have to stick together in these late situations and all vote together. That's why I voted.
I'll put it
So
this
you
way.
said
I
last
didn't
round
feel it
you
was
said you
delayed.
were
I
voting
put my
no
hand
matter
up
what.
immediately.
No, Eric, last round you said you're voting no matter what on Alan, not you were voting because you were sticking together with town. You said you were going to vote no matter what.
What I'm getting at is
last
I
round.
said from the get-go that Alan was the only person that I didn't have on my safe list. So I was, of course, going to vote for him. I thought we all were.
Yeah, but you're changing your story from why, like,
No.
what was your reason for voting?
How is that changing my story? I was the one that said that I was going to vote for Alan.
Because last round you said I'm voting for Alan no matter what. Now you're telling us that you're voting for him just to stick with town.
No, what I'm saying is I was going to vote for him anyways. So,
No, you just said that.
but Bregor, it's 2 different points. I was going to vote for Alan as 1 point. 2, the second point is we all have to stick together and lynch the same target. Otherwise, everybody just goes free.
Does anybody else see what I'm saying? What I'm talking about?
This is bullshit,
I
dude.
feel like you're both telling you're trying to fuck the game. Like it's Unctuous and the people out of the people who voted for me. Like it's not Ryan. It doesn't make any sense. He could have easily voted to sway it to kill me.
That's
But he
true.
didn't.
Well, but I mean, there's only 3 people voting for you. You needed 5, so technically you couldn't have swayed it.
Well, him and Unctuous.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
I want to kill Eric or Tank or ZNF. Peter, which one of those 3 would you be comfortable killing? What would you be most comfortable killing out of those 3?
You guys, Richard's had his hand up and he never talks, so can we let him speak?
Okay. So when Tank was defending himself and asked why he was staying quiet, he was like, "I'm quiet because town's like self-destructing." Why would he say that?
Because it's
Why?
true.
Why would you not try to help?
Because
him?
you're
why would you
attacking
not
a
help?
town
Exactly.
member.
Like, why wouldn't you help? That's okay. Like,
you
this
want
is
to
something
help.
that's been
You
at
don't
the
want to
back of
see
my.
town. You don't want to see town
No,
self-destruct.
ZNF
You
is
wanna
town
help
as fuck. He's just an idiot. So anyway,
I'm so sorry. Okay, that's okay. That's
Like
fine.
Tank,
Okay,
why would you want to be
here's what I want to
quiet?
say. I'm totally in
Why would you
agreement with
wanna stay
Alan on
quiet?
this. Okay, here's what I want to say. So the only time that Tank has really spoken up outside a few quips here and there is when he's had to defend himself from suspicion. I hope people have started to catch on to this because this is something I caught on very early, but I forgot to bring this up. But the few times that Tank has been saying things has either been following someone else's accusations and or defending himself. And I think that's pretty damning, especially after what Richard said.
It's incorrect. The other additional thing that I've been talking about is when people make inconsistent statements.
Not to mention how close he is to his camera. That was a joke, and I guess it's 2 tenths for a joke. But really, I think we should kill Tank.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm formaling Tank. You have a
Okay,
formal defense.
formal defense,
Really?
Tank.
Okay.
Alan, what do you think about Tank?
No,
Hold on,
formal
hold
defense
on,
first.
hold on.
Formal defense. Everyone be quiet.
Hold on. Hold on.
Guys, we have to get our votes
No,
together.
formal defense by Tank.
I have been acting aggressive this game simply because I want to kill people in this game, but I'm wanting to kill people who I think are Mafia. In choosing who to think is Mafia, I'm going after who's probably working for town. In the last round, I didn't think ZNF was Mafia. Out of the 2 options given to me, ZNF was contributing more to the town than Alan was at that point. When it was rescinded and you went, "Hey, let's go for Alan," you're a cop, so I'm going to go vote for Alan. And that's why that happened last round.
I didn't rescind. I said, let's go for Alan, and then I never rescinded. And then I went back on and I said, you know what? I'm going with my gut. Let's do ZNF. And then the vote failed. The vote fucking failed. That's when we went for Alan, and I didn't vote for that. Because who else were we going to vote for at that point?
Peter.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Tank, Eric, and Richard. Who is it? What do you think?
Tank, Tank, Eric, and Richard. Who is it?
Tank, Eric, and Richard. Who is it? What do you think? Tank, Eric, and Richard. Who is it? What do you think?
Tank,
Okay.
Eric, or Richard?
Unless-
Probably
Yeah,
Tank.
the people who voted with me, or for me.
Probably Tank.
Okay,
Tank.
unless
Right,
anyone...
formal tank.
There's already a
agree.
formal on tank.
Oh, sorry.
Unless there's anything else to say, we're going to go through this vote. 3, 2, 1, vote on Tank. Tank, you die. Mafia wins. Now, yes, now let's be quiet, guys. Alright, everyone come on back, and we're going to talk about this game. All the bullshit that went down in this game. Okay.
People are.
Okay, guys. First and foremost, I'm going to reveal all the roles. Our Mafia was Alan,
So fucking stupid.
Gregor, Unctious, and Rob. Our cop was Kiwi, and our vigilante was Peter. Now, there's something that happened night 2, okay? Night 2, Kiwi was cop, and he checked Unctious. He got Mafia back.
I knew it.
Day 2, Unctious comes out as fake cop after an hour, and Kiwi doesn't do anything about it. This here is not an acceptable move. Kiwi's since gone.
Why
This
did
is
you
not
guys not
acceptable.
sleep if you guys knew there's 3 Mafia?
Kiwi
Should've
even
fucking slept.
Kiwi even said
Killed
some things
Unctious.
that were kind of
Wait,
like...
who is Mafia again?
Kiwi-
Mafia was Alan, Ryan, Unctious, and Rob. Okay, so
I
this
called it out.
move by
I called it
Kiwi...
out. Alan.
I knew
No,
Chef called
that's
it.
why we
I'm
killed
fucking
Guys, everyone,
That's why we
ladies,
killed
ladies and
Kiwi.
gentlemen, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
awful.
are we here?
I'm awful.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-acceptable move. If you are a cop and you check a Mafia and then they come out as fake cop, you kill them. That is what you're supposed to do. Secondly, we had a lot of people in this game that ran like 5 hours or some ridiculous amount of time who just kept talking without actually saying shit. If you guys are going to talk, let's be a little bit more focused here. We had people who would like keep adding their opinion, but put it in like high school terms, you're adding a lot of commentary and not a lot of concrete details, okay? So you guys are dragging this game on. I'm going to call out a few names here on that. And these names are, of course, people who are Mafia because they love to drag shit on. Except for Eric.
Stefano.
Eric, you were the worst at this.
Yeah.
You dragged shit on so much. Every time anyone said anything, you're like, oh, here's my opinion on it, which is fine. It's great to give your opinion, and it's great to give people reads on you. But you got to tone it in. But Unctious, you too just fucking dragged everything about. You had fake cop. You could have ended this game 3 turns ago by saying he's Mafia, done.
I did not
wanted
do
to
that.
kill
Which is fine. I
you.
mean, look, I'm not going to disagree with you with your
I'm going
tactics,
to
but
stab you if I ever see you again in
Dude,
person.
I'm the proest town. I can't believe you guys didn't trust me. I told you he was fake cop. Why didn't you believe
yeah,
me?
but okay. The thing is, macro games
was the most
are
pro town.
frustrating.
Dude, it doesn't
Alan
matter.
was the best pro
It's
town.
not
It's Mafia.
frustrating for the Mafia. And we were playing the long con, man. The long con.
Yeah, the long
It was
con
pretty good.
paid off, but does
No.
it actually feel good?
It feels so
I know.
good, dude. I feel so good
not
right
have
now.
paid off. That should not have worked.
So good.
Dumb.
I don't
You
know why.
guys are just so lucky Kiwi
Okay.
was just
If you,
retarded.
Now,
if
here's the
you're
thing.
fake-
Hold on. Sheth had wanted to say some things, and he was very patient. So let's everyone listen while Sheth teaches us how to play this game for realsies.
Chef called it on his way out.
I don't even know what to say, guys.
I'm sorry, Chef.
I
called it out. I called it out
If-
like the night I died.
If as cop, you check Mafia, and then the guy who you checked as Mafia says someone else is Mafia and they're cop, don't believe them.
Dude.
Like what Neil said. And then if you kill me, and then the cop never dies who checked me, kill the cop! Like, he's not the cop!
I called Ryan and Unctious out like right before I died. I'm like, Unctious, your fucking checks are retarded. Like, they didn't make no sense, and it didn't make any sense. And I didn't have enough like in from the town in order to vote him off. Like, there's no way I was gonna be able to kill Unctious. Like, there's no way.
Okay.
It sucked.
I
was
muted
so
everyone during
frustrated.
that, so you guys can all unmute yourselves now.
That wasn't a satisfying game.
That
mad.
was so
Wait,
sad.
did you guys hear what I just said then?
I feel like
Did you
you
hear
should
what I
be
just
not
said?
allowed. Yeah, we heard you.
I
You
don't know
should
why.
not be allowed to play anymore. Like, seriously, you killed that game. And they should have killed you so soon, it's not even funny. Like, I wanted to fucking stab you.
As soon as Unctious was
So
still
bad.
alive, the second day.
Yeah,
Didn't
the
know.
first time you
You should have
survived
just
the night
ended the
that you
game.
killed
You should
him.
have been like, it's over. Town did not lynch Unctious for 2
dumb.
nights.
No, here's what happened. We were
Yeah, I'm
super
awful.
ahead. We knew we were super ahead, and we expanded to make sure we won the game instead of going all in. We
Gregor, I
expanded.
will eat your dick off. I swear to God.
Cute.
Fucking
This
awful
is
as this game, dude.
satisfying
I
as a
hate
macro SE2 game.
I don't know why you guys are so upset.
That's
it was
not
so
bad.
bad.
okay.
Alan
Upset because this took so long. I
You
sat and
just say you
watched
don't know
this
why
for
we're
like
so
fucking
upset?
forever.
Like, did you really just say
I
that right
wanted
now?
to play Mafia.
No story.
Peter said it.
I'm sorry.
Look, if the Mafia have the ability to communicate and they set Alan and Unctious against each other, like, I don't see how that, like, I literally do not see.
I don't think that's what anybody's meta. The fact is, like, the meta is like Town played. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen played as Town in the entire history.
Dumbest
I've played
fucking
Mafia.
town
literally got
ever.
canceled watching
Like,
it.
seriously, I don't even want. I'm not even gonna play
But
the next
here's the
game because
thing.
I'm so pissed right now.
Yeah, if
Like,
you,
yeah, it was
if
just
you at the
so
end of a
bad.
Mafia game, if you have everybody saying "Town, you're all idiots," that means you played really well as Mafia.
Okay,
because
no, surprisingly,
no,
You shouldn't even be smug about that play.
Brian,
you shouldn't even be smug about that play.
Yeah,
Anytime Carlton's angry, I'm happy.
Dude,
even the cop knew everything and
like,
decided to do
without
this
Kiwi,
shit. Like,
no, even without
It's
Kiwi,
not
you
funny.
guys could have done better. Like, you could have.
no,
done
you're
that.
right. You're right.
No,
you're right.
probably,
Right.
probably.
Town should have killed Unctious.
Okay,
Like,
but the other thing
should've
that we're
happened.
doing is, again,
Alan was Mafia. He was gonna kill
there's
him.
one thing I
Kill
do
him
want to
anyway.
touch on again that is not necessarily related to meta, but it is people talking a lot without saying much. Guys, when people start talking a lot without saying much, cut them off because it doesn't help them meta. It doesn't help anything. It just drags shit out. And that's what was frustrating is that we had an hour-long day, an hour-long second day, and then a couple like 45-minute days in there.
Shindigs needs 3 lives.
Someone off and end discussion. The formal someone. I tried that shit on Eric, and you guys didn't let it even go through.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I'm
sorry.
so
How did you not kill Unctious? Like,
Right, no, seriously, like I
tried to
hate
calm
you
down.
right now. I hate you and Tom so much. I wanted to play a game of Mafia. Today was not a fun day for me. I would have really appreciated getting to play some fucking Mafia.
Dude, I
Fuck
don't
you.
like games like that. I want to be serious. I don't enjoy games like that.
I
I
will-
also
You
think
do,
that
you
it's important to
asswipe.
try to
I
win.
enjoyed it thoroughly.
Like, I fucking hate you, Ryan. Seriously, I live close enough to you that I could hunt you down and kill you.
Hey, I'm the Mafia.
That's
You're
not-
just-
that's like a.
Saying things that are recorded by the
Guys, are we playing
NSA,
another
okay?
game?
Nah, I'm out. Hey, see you guys next Wednesday. Have a good night.
Peace, Ryba.
Later.
And a good weekend. Go Navi.
Every once in a while, every once in a
Go
while, there's
Team
a
Liquid.
game like that where every once in a while there's a game like that where you go with your gut and you're dead wrong. Like I think we didn't.
Happened to me last week. 3 games you lose.
I think the odds were against us because of just random shit that happened. So
You guys should have killed him. He
Like,
was
you don't
obviously
even need a
fake cop.
gut that game.
Also-
you just say, "Oh, the cop's still alive." 2 days after he came out with no medic, you kill him.
I mean, he's
yeah,
only
that's a
obviously
stupid play.
fake
Like,
cop
what
until
is
someone pulls
Mafia
him
gonna
off.
do? Leaving him alive?
can
Like,
only-
okay,
like,
let's
that's
further
just
our
dumb.
checks. That's fucking stupid.
Like
Alright,
once you
we're not-
like again, like
we're
once
not
you
gonna
got
get
to the
anywhere
last
from
day,
this.
there's no
Let's
reason you guys
have
should have
a-
lynched anybody. You guys should have just slept and then killed
I-
Unctious the next day.
Let's just do another game. Like,
All right,
it was a
we're
bad
gonna
game,
do
we'll
another
better.
game somehow.
I'm
without
not gonna be
losing our
Mafia,
minds.
please.
Yeah, I want to be